send them to the trash yet. I guess you eventually run out of room for guys. I really don't know. Um, Perhaps. Okay, it said something about upgrading spells or the skills, right? Cannot upgrade basic attack. Okay, so this is just as good as she gets, I suppose. Um, okay, so you can have a maximum of 200. You click add. Okay, that increases the hair capacity. All right, not in any danger of that right now. Okay, got an events thing over here, but that's just okay, that's a person we're gonna get. So I think this is every day, right? We did. Requests to earn event tokens and redeem shareable W gold gift chests. Team up with your friends, claim bountiful rewards. Cool. Quests. Oh look, we got this one. Claim whatever those W gold gift tokens are. There's a lot of other things. My goodness. Claim rewards from the W gold gift chest 2 times. You don't know how to do that. Okay. Form 50 hero summons. We're not even close. Alright. No idea. Cool. Didn't know that existed until now. Then we got the guild thing going on. Alright. Move to. What does that mean? Crusade rune aimed to. Runestone issued by the guild, possession of which qualifies you to challenge Drake's cousin. Automatically furnishes 2 stones every day. Alright. So it looks like we've gotten at least 10, so we'd have to get at least 40 in order to get the bigger chest. That's what I'm gathering from this. We've not been able to do that previously very well. I would think that I would want to wait until they are 5 levels if I make them before I did that. So what if we go over here? That's like a DPS fight. But our guys just kind of all died. But primarily, I think it's DPS. But let's see what this guy is. He's new. What's his deal here? We could give him stuff, but I'd like to know more about him first before I invest in him. That's his deal. Okay, let's see. He is okay, so he's a guy who shoots the arrows. He's a marksman. Arrows adept in setting enemies from afar with, I assume that's power attack, physical attack? Probably physical attack. Okay. So we do end up needing those fairly often. I don't really know what the different symbols mean because I'm not great at visual things. His attack is 18. This guy's attack is 16. This guy, I guess, is just utter garbage as far as I can tell. I'm unable to promote a common melee. Josh was kind of a failure at things, I think. Poor old Josh, it's not doing great in the world. And the crazy part is I don't know how to see anything about the dude. Like, I'm clicking around. Oh, here we are. The magnifying glass. A no-frills crossbowman who get the job done is precisely it can increase his own attack. Okay, block is the number of enemies blocked from approaching the hero. This is a good thing. I hadn't noticed that before. I think that's very helpful. Alright, well, in that case, let's get off there. And then let's see here. Back to that, I think. No tags in the current video. Okay, you can see he has tag padding there. It's difficult to know with kind of a side by side, right? Okay, so let's check on this dude. Now that we've found that, can't trust this one. This foul goblin will lead you into the dark before plugging you with his garbage. Okay. I mean, it seems like I don't know what rage regen is. Let's see if we can figure that out from here. Increases the hero's rage regen, which is attack, and rage regen attacked in equal proportions. Rage restored per second. Rage restored with the hero's basic attack, which is proportionally affected by the hero's attack speed. Interesting. Total attributes. Basic attributes are determined by the attributes acquired through leveling up, starring up, promotion, and awakening. Gear attributes are determined by its base attributes and set things. Okay, alright. So in this case, we don't need to worry about any of that probably. It feels like he would do more damage than the other dude. His attack is 18. This guy's attack is 16. It's a tough call whether I have any interest in that goblin or not. Feel like maybe I don't. The other question is, was there any way to starve him up other than sacrificing my guys? And then also, how can we know who these guys are? Because, like, I'm not very visual. Okay, that's not me. It doesn't tell us, as far as I can tell, it doesn't tell us the names. Okay, so we got the gray helmet guy there and gold helmet guy there. So gray helmet guy is Aiden, and gold helmet guy is Rogers. 16 and 9. I wonder if that is. His attack is 16. Both of them's attack is 16. So what is the 16 and 9 thing? Okay, he's got a sword. 9C. I don't know. No idea what the C is. Stats. Load this here one time before you can get a rating or review. Well, I mean, no idea. No idea. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know that it's useful. Not real clear on what most of that is. All right, good enough. Skills? He's got good skills. That's for sure. All right. Then in that case, let's go back and have a look at the storyline again. Wait, storyline or quests? Okay, this is the quest. We did that earlier. Storyline. All right. Storyline is basically contained. But look, we have a sub-story. Advanced tutorial. Hey, after stage 3 needs again, that's playing that. All right. Interesting. Oh, I don't need to play this video. Um, what's this? Obtain a one-day bonus because the zero XP and the XP potions gained in battle by 100%. And that's what we're going to earn as a chapter reward. Okay. Clear stage 3 and above and then submit mages 2 times. We could probably handle that. All right. Let's have a look at what we got here. What's this? Guides. Mages can easily melt enemies' shields and defenses with their spells. Highly recommended. These 3 guys, one of them is mage, the other 2 are not. And then some people that I don't have. So that's cool. Recommended lineups. Huh. Map info, that's what we want. Alright, so we can have skeleton fighters and tower shield skeletons. That's it. Alright, so we may as well fight it. And I think what we're gonna need is just mostly it'd be great to have some AoE stuff going on. Definitely need that guy. We may as well go with the old real team here. And then this guy. Seems legit. Alright. See what we got here. We only have that one to deal with. And we could do this guy. I think this guy here. And then we could actually put the healer beside him. I was thinking down there. That's unfortunate that we can't not get that far. Could go this way. If we're gonna do that, we may as well really go this way. And then turn it toward him and grant the wider read. Yeah, that seems a good idea. Not this way. Well, this guy can shoot a good distance in one direction. So let's go this way first. And you've got this one. Ooh, you know what? Could go either way with that, really. Actually, it seems like not the worst plan to face down there and hit that whole group. And you've got her. We could face that way and have a pretty good spread. We've got the healer there, so we could go here. Now it won't let us go there. Let's just go there. That's unfortunate. With this guy here, he could cover that away. But really make sure that that be a good do here instead. Get her internal. That would actually get more. If I see him this way, and then we have her. The problem is, we can only place them in front. And that's weird. Well, that's unfortunate. I'd like to place them elsewhere, but it seems to be we have no choice in it. Alright, let's double down this. So there's no sense in waiting around. I don't think I'm going to use those two. You know, I ought to actually, just to increase the others. If I'd done it a little differently, I could put him in front and put the Lord out just to get that bonus. So I need to do it again because it told me I have to do it twice. So let's try it again, but this time, let's try putting this guy here instead. Maybe a good idea? I'm not really sure. The rest of it worked okay. I think we'll turn him this way. Which one did I put it next? I don't really remember. Nor do I remember which way we faced. But it doesn't matter too much. You can go there. Then one of the other archers can go here. And if I put her here, turn it this way, and cover these guys. And then maybe let's try one. Good to there. And we put those symbols. And then we have this one. We put here. Let's see, there's not much going on down here. So maybe this would be the right direction to face. Or to be necessarily the face. And the face would be back this way. Over a lot more down. Right, and then I just want to stick the Lord over here. It doesn't really matter which way he faces. Because I'm not sure, but I think he needs to be out. Yeah, he needs to be out, I think, just to get that faction. Periodically increases faction team members' damage and healing bonus by 10% for 20 seconds. The more faction allies there are on the team, the more frequently it takes effect. So, it says on the team, it doesn't specify if they're out here or not. Go ahead and stick her out just to see if it goes up, but it won't let me because I don't have any open spaces, of course. Does she count just for being on the team? 2, 3, 4, and then she must. Because there's 5 instances of it. And I only have 4 out on the board. Alright, excellent. So now we'll complete that. And go back and see if that put us where we need to be on this. Clear stage 3 and above 2 times. So actually, that was just stage 2, perhaps. What is this? Gallery. The watch guard. Let's this. Collection covers offers and faction and receive bonus attributes. Okay. I see. I guess it was just showing me that. I don't really want to learn any of these things. So, back to the storyline. Because I need to do stage 3 here. Now it's got the same look to it as previously. See the map info, it's the same. So, it was good to have all of those guys. Even though I couldn't put one of them out. So let's go back here. Because we have not done this before, it just looks exactly the same. Alright. Seems fine. We don't even seem to have them out. Right. In that case, I think I'll put him here. Then we've got this guy here, which I think I had put down here, but I can put him up here just as easily. Got this one here, which can go there. Place this way. This guy was doing pretty well right there. I think that's where he was anywhere here somewhere like this. And then we got her, which is probably there, facing this way. Let's see now. Where do we want this room? There's four that direction. Could do actually a little more that way. Go further. Five spaces there. We turned her around. The problem is we just don't have a dart going that way. I guess we do actually. That would not me. It's a good question. I think I'll put it here and push your fish here and cover that area. Oh, hey, NZ, Denny Brush. I'm gonna say hello, new player. Yes, pretty new. I just started yesterday. How about you? I'm gonna go ahead and double time this. NZ Denny Brush says nice. I'm at over 2 years now. Very nice, very nice. So I'm guessing you like it a little bit then. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go along. So complete that. And Z says, yeah, still can't beat everything. Well, that's a good thing because you know what? A game should have a little bit of challenge to it. So let's try stage 4, but let's check out the map. Same map as before, but well, it's not quite the same because we've got an extra portal and an extra line up there. Looks like I've got an ad starting in 55 seconds. So. All right, let's see. What do I want to do differently under these circumstances? I think, you see, it's difficult to tell where we're going to actually be able to place people on these platforms. But we're also going to have some extra kinds of guys. We've got a skilled Komodo coming, and we've got a skeletal giant shield. So a little more tough. I think it'll be all right. I'm going to give it a shot here. Z says, if you have any questions or want any advice, please ask. Thank you very much. I appreciate the offer, certainly. All right, I kind of like this. This team is okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay, we can kind of do something similar, I think. We start with this guy and we place him down. Then we need pretty badly to get our tank out there. Oh my goodness, we have to actually adjust the screen. So let's stick him facing up. Didn't get my guy out there yet, but I'm hoping to have time to. Okay, you want him to push forward. Unfortunately, what I'm seeing is we're not going to have a whole lot of heals going. I think that'll be okay. It should be okay. Definitely got to get those heals out now. So we can do this and cover more people if we turn this direction. All right, so we have some options here. I feel like this guy is going to be good to pull out around that. There's actually a little bit more, can't really cover enough space there because there's two portals up here. So we need a little more firepower up here. We'll put him here and go this way. May not be the best idea. I think it may be okay. Now we have this one. I've got to think about how to do it. I feel like we might go put a little more DPS down there. We get this guy here. He can't go there. He can only go there. And I'm sure this one, yes. Okay, so we have to make a choice. Only one or the other of them. I think this guy's going to be better, but I don't want him up front. You could put him out front, and then that guy's just a last resort. But I feel like probably I should get her out now. Could do facing. Okay, I've put her here. Turn her this way. That would be a little bit more damage on all of those. NZ says, yeah, at this stage, they aren't really hurting your tank at all. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've got the healer right there by the tank, and so it's not an issue. Don't don't know. Let's see. She can go out that far over there. So I could throw a guy out there if only I could get out that far. I just don't see any real need to. Could probably get a little more DPS if I throw this guy here out, but it risks not getting a perfect on the level. And I think actually I'm gonna just get a perfect if we stay like this, probably. NZ says Dalen is good early because she generates cost to get your heroes out faster. Okay, you gotta understand something. I am so incredibly non-visual. It's crazy. And I actually don't know who any of these people are. Like I don't know their names. And I also can't recognize them. I've barely become familiar with the symbols. This is a very visual game, so it's actually really difficult for me to know what's going on. So I just kind of have to look at it. And the red-haired girl with I don't know which one that is. Okay, so what is she? Is she a archer or is she a fighter or which one? I didn't even know there was a redhead girl. Okay, the fighter. All right, the fighter girl. All right, cool. So we'll complete that. Yeah, so far I only have the one girl who's a fighter, I think. So that makes it, where I can figure that out. I it's actually like I keep wanting to know how to like get information about these people beyond just the visual image that I can't tell one from another on the heroes page. I come over here and I can see their name and like he's distinct, right? Because he's weird looking. So I know that he's the Lord because he has the little insignia there in the picture. But when I get to like this guy to me looks the same. I mean, I don't know what he is. These two look pretty much like I have no idea the difference between these guys. I have to like look at the image over here. And then I still don't know anything about them. So we got a sword guy and a shield guy. So uh NZ says eventually you'll have gold and purple characters that are better. Right, right. I'm also incredibly unlucky, so whenever I do the summon thing, I never get anything worthwhile. But but my understanding is that if you're unlucky for long enough that you get like a pity character, yeah, that's that's what I understand. And I'm all about the pity thing because it's always frustrating to be in one of these games and the RNG just hates you, you know? So I am interested in that. Got some rewards available over here. I can claim. Okay, here's a question for you, Enzi. Um, what are the stamina potions for? When do you use them? What is what stamina in this game at all? Like I know stamina in most games, but this game I don't really get it. We're gonna claim our stamina potions. Like I look at it and it says use it to gain 60 stamina points. NZ says you can use them to give you energy, which allows you to play more rounds. Okay, I see. All right. So the stamina, but the stamina isn't energy. It just like if you add it up or something, cumulatively gives you energy. Go to camp, he says. Let's go check out camp. Okay, here's camp. All right. I know the little lightning bolt is the energy. Got that one figured out. If I click on the yellow lightning. Oh, it's not energy. It's stamina. Okay. I just I just assumed it was energy. How funny. All right. It indicates the action ability. Okay, now here's the other question. It says it indicates the action ability of you and your fellows and will recover slowly on over time. So who are your fellows? Like, is that your guild mates or is that uh like your heroes? You and your fellows. Can you do groups in this game? Fellows are your heroes. Okay. Frostfall Festival is here, but Ballroom something. I don't know. Didn't catch what he said there. So, all right, that's good information for sure. We've got this Oracle's trial thing going on over here. I've noticed there's this little bar at the bottom. It's like a progress bar. And the ultimate thing you get is this 4-star psychic power, which I think would be super useful in the future when you have 4-star people. But that's not yet. Yeah, see, that's a whole other problem, right? Because I went to go to my hero and this guy's maxed out, right? So I go to star up, but I have to like eat somebody, right? And the problem is that in this window, these all look the same except for the goblin, right? These two guys, I don't know who they are. The goblin is clearly a goblin. I think he's like an assassin. He's a marksman, but I'm feeling assassin because he's got the double dagger thing going on, you know? All green guys are food and white guys. Well, this dude here, this goblin, was part of the quest line. I think he was like given to me, or maybe it was random. I just assumed it was like, I think it came from an XP raid. Um, so green guys and white guys are food. Um, so is okay. I see green, but I don't know white. Um, I've got purple, blue, green, and gray, and I think that's all I have. Purple are your best heroes? Oh, cool. I have some of those down here. This fella here is like, I guess he's blue. I guess he's blue. So it must be, we're doing the fire thing, I assume. So we start with, so green is worst. Or no, it's going to be like green, blue. Well, no, blue isn't right. No, I don't know. Got nothing. Don't use blue heroes for food. You sell them for gems. Purple ones can be leveled up to level 40 for now. So I've got this guy up to 23. He's pretty good. This green guy, he's pretty good. I like him. He's not great. I don't use him like if I have to limit how many people I use, then I don't use him. But if I have extra space, then I do use him. Yeah, I keep him around so far. That's been my big old technique here. All right, we got rewards available over here. Promote 4 heroes to promotion grade 1. Well, I've already done that, so we claim that. Clear XP rate on any difficulty level 2 times. Okay. Well, the highest I can do is stage 2 right now, so let's do it. This is just one of the goblin ones, so we just want DPS for this, really. The rest doesn't really matter. Now, we already beat it, so I mean, I can't use assist. Okay, that's too bad. See the map over here? It's just a normal goblin map. It has green tint here, which I think that means green is good. NZ says the other greens and whites are food to make your other heroes stronger. That makes sense. Alright, let's see here. This is pretty straightforward here. I felt like maybe it would be better to start him here, facing this way. And then I can put the healer beside him and maybe facing up to cover more distance on the other guys. And then I can take some of my people like him and throw him over there. But not right now. I don't want to. Because I've got other folks I want to get out first. I like putting one of these up here and facing down. And then getting one of the other ones and face it up. And I feel like I could take this guy and stick him here, going that way. And then we've got the mage when he's available. So we can chunk right here. Ooh, wrong position. We should have gone the other way. That's alright. But from face down. And then with the healer positioned there, we can stick her here. And then if we have time, we can knock the Lord guy into the other corner. NZ says the blue XP you use to level up your heroes. Yeah, I got that one. Alright, so then we can double down this. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I think that worked out alright. Okay. Next, we obtained all those lovely rewards. Let's complete that. Alright, let's see that. Did that finish the quest? I have now forgotten. Ah, only difficulty level 2 times. So we'll have to do that one again, I suppose. Start that. In that. And then I had a feeling, I think, like that, or like that. Alright. And I guess, actually, possibly for expediency, well, no, I think the archer going down is best, and the other archer going up. Third archer here. And then Kenzie says if you put down a redhead girl early, she makes you spend points for faster. Your spend points. Oh, okay, I see. So it makes you where um you can get the people out faster. That's cool. I think I had read that in her write up when I first got her, but I didn't actually know what it meant. I thought it was talking about the stamina of the characters. I didn't realize it was. Oh my goodness! I see the little C right now. Okay, I had been wondering what that C was, and now I see it beside the thing. Cool. Well, better late than never. Completely useless at this point, but there it is. And then you'll double time it. Every 25 seconds, she gives you 15 points extra. That's nice. Definitely something to keep in mind. I'll try to remember that. No promises. Alright, there it is. Complete. Okay, next. And I think that actually was the shortest time so far that I've done on that. I'm not sure. I think that's what it just said. Alright, so rewards available. Clear XP rate on any difficulty level 2 times. And Z says, go to your event, the Oracle's tribe. Okay, I can do that. Close that. Events. Nope, that ain't it. Oracle's tribe. Quests? Nope. That's what I was just on, wasn't it? Oh, there. The Oracle's tribe. That's the one. You have rewards there to pick up. Do I? That's, oh, do I just click these? Is that what, are they ready? I assumed we had to wait for it to finish, so you can actually pick them up as you go. Can. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mind blown. Alright, so this guy is Drogo. He's a 3-star piercer. We don't know what that means except that we think it has to do with him having a crossbow instead of a instead of a longbow. So he says there's nowhere to hide. Grogu's massive range and AoE ultimately will have enemies scrambling for cover. I like to hear that, Grogu, because I do enjoy massive range. It's very nice. All right, so we got an insignia of mages too, some gold, some stamina, which we now know what it is. That's awesome. And it has the little, it has the little lightning bolt symbol. I'm so non-visual. It's really is incredible how bad I am at visual items. Okay, I got a rare summoning crystal and close Drogo. Cool. All right. So just by clicking that one, it claimed all of the things. Crazy. All right. Let's see here. So moving right along, I don't know what this thing is. Epic skill dust. Dust that can unleash potential. A basic item for upgrading hero skills of epic and above heroes. Well, that I think is not the problem I have right now. He says it just means as an archer, always hold your summoning pistols until weekends is a good rule. Oh, really? Why is that? I've just been using them whenever the quests tell me to use them so far. So is there are there special things that happen on the weekends that improve your chances or something like that? Weekends are events, so better heroes up for grabs. Cool. Good information. Oh, this guy has a gifty on him. Time is money, my friend, he says. Oh, I can click these. I didn't realize. You know what? This is a whole new world. I'm probably missing all kinds of things I didn't understand. Oh, look, Throne Nose. He's a goblin. Oh, who can click on it and see stuff? Throne Nose, Defender, normal. This cheeky goblin can't stay out of a drink. When healthy, he's mighty hard to take down. Cool. He's got a physical attack that deals damage to one enemy. And he's got full armor. And HP is higher than 50%. Increased defense by 10%. Alright. Good to know. And then we have Lilia. Lilia is a normal fighter, 1 star. Aware of the shadows where she stalks. Lilia is a former assassin, able to recover summoning costs. Alright, so the summoning costs, that's the amount that it takes to bring the people up. That makes sense. To summon them. Yes, okay. Um, she can only hit one space ahead because she's a fighter. Alright, she has physical attack, does 1 damage, or does damage to one enemy rather, and soul leaping. That seems very good. I don't know what the 600 means, but it seems good. Look like hero details. It says things. Some of them make sense, others not as much. Oh, but you can look and see what they look like at max level. Cool. All right. Cool. Good to know. NZ says all the little red symbols on your camp are rewards to pick up. He also says they're both food. Well, that's as may be. I understand that green, and I think when you say white, you're talking about what I'm identifying as gray there. All right, so that was really interesting. I wonder if I'm sure I've already missed some of these then, if we had to claim them before the time limit. All right, good to know. Gray equals white. Okay, cool. All right. Yes. I don't think that I have any other little gift symbols at my camp. I think I've got them now. I have other weird symbols, but I don't know what they're all about. Oh yeah, well the quest, yeah, absolutely. Like the storyline and the quest. Okay, so the quest I don't want to claim yet because they're energy or stamina, I suppose. And I wasn't sure if stamina might disappear. I now have this one. This is a newer one. But but since it's like 543 out of 97, I think I need I feel like if you go down below your your bottom number here, that it would refill on its own over time, right? So maybe I want to save them and then use them when I need them, like claim them whenever I actually need them, and that way, like say if I go down below 97 right now, then I could then claim them and come back up or not. Because if I went down below and then I didn't actually end up needing to use them because I wasn't doing anything, then I feel like that would go back up over time. So, I feel like I can just leave them here as long as they won't like expire or something, which I don't think they will. Pretty sure. So I got upgrade one healer to level 25. I haven't done that yet. I only have one healer. I have no issue with upgrading it to 25 though because um, I could definitely use a higher level healer. So that seems legit to me. I don't know if I can get up to level 25, but maybe so. You know what? It looks like I obviously can because I didn't realize just how many potions I had. But there we go. Easy peasy. Level 25. Accomplished. Lindsay says you can just claim them, but they're such small amounts it doesn't really matter. Well, I think it mostly would matter at the early point of the game, right? I don't know. It's hard to say. Clear stage 4 in the insignia of endurance road, which I have no idea what that is. Healers are more effective in this stage. Let's see here. Did it say stage 4? Because oh my gosh, definitely not a stage 4. Okay, but wait, does that mean I could click these things then probably, maybe. No, that's the next thing. Okay, I see. It's not there yet, I think. All right. So click go. Oh, click on substory for reward. I had clicked on the substory earlier. Maybe I guess it's bad. All right. So we got some diamonds there. All right. Now back to insignia of endurance. Okay. Let us check this out. Got map info over here. Okay. I was in something like this earlier. Got the dunes drop. So can I just go here? No. This is the guide, so I can just look it up. I think that's what's up. Little prison and such. Yeah, I gotcha. All right, Doomshock are the swarming guys. Butcher, I'm not familiar with. Very high hit points, very high attack, medium defense, and medium. What I think this is magic resistance. I've decided. Um, he's medium on that. With a heavy machete in hand, this type of zombie possesses a sturdy build and delivers devastatingly powerful strikes. Then we have the carrion hound. Also unfamiliar with this guy. Low hit points, low defense, low magic resistance, and not very high attack. Dominated by prolonged eating carrion, these canines are violent and fast moving. So the key is going to be their speed. That won't matter too much theoretically because I'm going to try to bottleneck him. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. Feel like that's actually pretty decent. This guy has a thumbs up, and I have no idea why. Oh, maybe because they're recommended. Okay, that makes sense. So these guys are recommended because they have thumbs up on them, I think. I have no idea if those are the ones they mentioned in there or not. And then we got these boosts on the guys who are of the same faction. So there's 5 of those. All right, cool. Give this a shot. Now let's see here. If getting the red hat early is a good idea, then maybe, wow, she can be placed anywhere. That's kind of crazy. In that case, I don't really care about her as far as a fighter goes right now. So I'll just stick her out of the way and she can kind of hit things as they go by. Not exactly out of the way, kind of right in the way, as a matter of fact. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Never have done that before. Let's give it a shot. And then we'll try getting this guy out next so that he's ready to be the bottleneck he's always dreamed to be. Let's see that. What if we took this one there, facing this way, and then we can take this one here, also facing that way. And maybe it wasn't the best idea to do it that way, but that's the way I'm doing it, by golly gosh. And then let's see, do I want, I could do him here, facing down. That wasn't the best plan, actually, but that's okay. We can then do him here, going that direction. That'll work. Oh yeah, I know. The healer can heal him like that, um, but I'm kind of okay with it, with him not getting healed. Think, think I'm wrong. Yeah, hmm, it's an interesting fact, but what if? Well, I don't know. Let's see. You know what? Let's try something. Let's try this, and then him in front here. Oh my guy got slaughtered there. Oh, I wasn't even done placing my guys yet. It's rough. Oh, this level poisons them over time. Well, that's why you were saying, to bring them all close. That makes sense. That's funny. The arrows moving out are stronger for that one. What does that mean? The arrows moving up. What arrows would that be? The arrows moving up. Like the archers? Thumbs up are recommended. Okay, cool. Arrows. Damn it. Go with complete unlock. You see little moving up arrows on your team heroes. Oh. Okay, I know the arrows you're talking about. I thought they were all like they're all in the same faction. Uh, because of the Lord guy. Stronger for that level. Right, I forgot that was not stage 4. Alright, I gotta do better this time. That was a rough showing there. Alright, so they get damage over time. That explains the instant death situation we had there. Okay, if that's the case, then I've got to reassess how I do this. I should have paid more attention to the map. If that's the case, then what we want to do first is get her out so that I don't get confused about what's going on as I want to do. So I think I'll stick her here, place her this way. But it's going to mean that anybody there isn't going to get any healing. It's a whole problem. Decisions here. If I go the other way, only 3 people. I mean, either way, we're gonna have. Well, you know what? I think this is fine. I'll do like this. Then we can get this guy here and stick him right beside it. Kind of need to get rid of chick out, I suppose. She can go here, even though it's kind of a waste. That'll be just a defensive bet at this point. Then we can go back to the same concept of facing out on the ends. Now these guys can't get the healing because I should have put it over there, but that's okay. These ones down here will get the healing, so we can do this one. I suppose we can just do like this and this out. I had issues with doing that before because they don't seem to want to all attack when I do that. Have a little bit of time before I need a healer, that's good. Could go ahead and put down. And let's see, how far can she reach? Yeah, she can reach over there. So I could stick him here, and he would still get some healing. And he's going to get just utterly slaughtered, but that's okay. The good news is he was only out for a whole second anyway. Alright, let's complete that level. And now we're finally going to get to do stage 4 over here. So, same situation. If you look at this, if only I could read. Poisonous mists can cause constant damage to all heroes in battle. Healers and defenders can keep the team alive and protect them from harm. Yeah, it's true. It can do that. Alright, so it worked out okay. put the healer out. You know what? Right there. Start with this chip. Put her here. And then we take this one and put her here. And then what? Start getting out these guys. Gotta get some more DPS out here pretty quickly. Attacker is closer to the healer. I mean, there's only so much range around the healer. So many spots to stick them, you know? Even if we could, I mean, I could, yeah, because I don't have very many that go on the platform short, you know. So I could put them all one back. Still wouldn't matter because her range is so limited. Put your lightning dude out sooner. He's stronger? Huh, cool. Actually, I shouldn't put out these guys because they're going to take away her time healing by getting injured. So I shouldn't have put those guys out at all unless I needed to. That's okay. I certainly could have waited on that one. So I think what I'll do right now is not put him back out for now. Alright, let's double down this. And if things start looking questionable, then I'll reassess. Alright, fewer people out. Wouldn't even need to put them on that top row. Let's try that again, just out of curiosity. Alright, so if we stop her out, it wouldn't really matter where. Could be all the way back to give them more time to kill more. But we could still pull off first. One more curve. Get her out. She's absolutely necessary. Then we'll step out this guy here. Stronger folks are probably going to be the ones who cost more. So let's see if we can just do this direction. Not even use the other guys. NZ says Click on stats on left after fight finishes. That's still the town. I wonder what this is. Number 3, 12 out of 28. So there's a tracker and how many critters there are. I have no idea what the little diamond thing is. Oh, I bet it's how many hits you have left on your soul shard thingy. Alright, that one okay. Now, if they're not out on the board, are they getting XP for it though? Alright, max level heroes will have immune gain XP converted into XP. You've seen that. Shortest clearance record has not been updated. Upload the battle data manually? Sure, why not? Alright, now click on stats on left after flash that finishes. What would these stats be? On this screen or on a different screen? Looks like I got some buffering going on. It's stats on left. See rewards obtained. Oh, stats. Little button down here. Okay, stats. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, all right. That's a really cool screen. All right, so Wizard did the most, but he also was out sooner. So the purple chick with the like metal or something on her head, was second. I may have put her out second though. I really don't know. Um, I'm not sure which one's which. Okay, this one's a archer. Um, this one down here is also an archer. So this spider one didn't do a whole lot of damage, but she took all of the damage in the world, which was her job. That's her job, take damage, you know? Yes, Easy. Thank you very much for that information because I had no idea. I was trying to look at the stats on the heroes screen and it was not great. Focus on leveling lightning, do it in purple. Didn't know what was, and now I'm seeing it again, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because my Twitch is buffering. I don't know. Stream crashed. That is. Oh, and then I caught up. All right. Well, maybe but it's not. So let's see what can I do to make this work. I don't know myself. Maybe if I try turning it off and then turning it back on here, that'll help. Let's see if that fixed it or not. Doesn't look good so far. Because I've refreshed the page and just still buffering. Not great. That does not look good. Okay.